Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. How many of you feel you have people in your life who truly lift you up? People who make you feel stronger, brighter, and more alive just by being there? It's a profound question, isn't it? If you're unsure, don't worry. You're not alone. Relationships can be tricky to navigate, and figuring out who truly has your back takes time and reflection. Today, we're going to uncover 5 powerful signs that someone in your life isn't just good, they're great for you. 1. They make an effort to be present. Picture this. You're sharing something close to your heart. It could be a story, a fear, or even just a random thought. And the person in front of you, they're fully tuned in. No distractions, no interruptions, just pure attention. How rare is that in today's fast-paced, notification-filled world? When someone gives you their time and focus, they're telling you, you matter. Their presence shows that they value your thoughts and feelings. But this isn't just about hearing your words. It's about truly feeling your emotions, understanding what's unspoken, and making you feel seen and heard. When someone is present, it's not just a momentary act, it's a continuous effort. They remember the little details you share. They follow up on things you've mentioned, and they make you feel like your voice matters. Being present means prioritizing quality time over superficial interactions, and it's something we often overlook. It's also a sign of emotional maturity and care. A present person values your time as much as their own and treats it with respect. If you've ever experienced the comfort of someone's undivided attention, you know how powerful it is. Cherish these people because they're showing you a rare form of connection. Presence, after all, is the first step toward building trust and deepening bonds. It's a gift that money can't buy, and one that leaves an everlasting impact on our hearts. When we feel truly heard, it enhances our sense of self-worth and reminds us of the value we bring to others. Presence has a ripple effect. It inspires us to be more present for others too. 2. They are emotionally available to you. Let's get real for a moment. Vulnerability is scary. It's like standing in front of someone with no armor, no shield. But when someone opens up to you, when they share their fears, their dreams, their raw, unfiltered self, they're showing you that they trust you. Emotional availability is about more than sharing their own thoughts, though. It's about creating a space where you feel safe to share yours too. It's about being able to say, I'm struggling today, and knowing you won't be judged. That kind of trust, it's priceless. Emotional availability allows for a deeper level of understanding and connection. It's not just about words, but also actions. Offering support when you're down, or celebrating your victories with genuine joy. Someone emotionally available doesn't run away during tough times. They stand beside you, ready to face challenges together. This level of openness fosters a relationship where honesty thrives. It builds a foundation where both parties feel free to be their authentic selves without fear of criticism. Moreover, emotional availability means listening without trying to fix everything. It's about empathy, not solutions. When you encounter someone willing to connect on this level, they are giving you a rare treasure, a safe harbor for your thoughts and emotions. And when you offer the same in return, you create a bond that can weather any storm. Emotional availability fosters resilience and allows both individuals to grow emotionally. It strengthens the ability to communicate and resolve conflicts without fear. This mutual openness is what creates a partnership that thrives on understanding and acceptance. 3. They motivate you to grow. Here's a truth bomb. The right people in your life don't let you stay in your comfort zone. They push you to dream bigger, to try harder, to reach higher. They're your biggest cheerleaders and your honest critics, all rolled into one. They're the ones who remind you that you're capable of so much more than you believe. Growth isn't always comfortable, and the people who motivate you to grow might not always tell you what you want to hear. But that's the beauty of it. They're willing to help you become your best self, even when it's tough. Growth isn't linear, and sometimes it requires difficult conversations. Someone who motivates you to grow doesn't just point out areas for improvement. They offer solutions, resources, and encouragement to help you get there. They celebrate your wins, no matter how small, and they remind you to keep going when you stumble. Their belief in you can reignite your self-confidence when it falters. These people see your potential even when you can't. They're not afraid to call you out when you're holding yourself back because they care enough to want more for you. Growth also means learning from failures, and the right people help you see those failures as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Their influence helps you set higher standards for yourself and inspires you to achieve goals you once thought were out of reach. The encouragement they provide becomes a beacon of hope, reminding you to persist even when the path seems unclear. They challenge your limits while supporting your ambitions. This synergy of challenge and support creates a partnership that fosters personal evolution. 4. They understand and respect boundaries. Let's talk about boundaries. Healthy relationships aren't about control or suffocation. They're about freedom and respect. Someone who is good for you knows how to handle disagreements with grace. They value your space and individuality just as much as their own. They're the kind of person who listens when you say, "I need a little time," and responds with, "Take all the time you need." Boundaries go beyond physical space. They're about understanding emotional and mental needs too. Respect for boundaries isn't just about avoiding conflict. It's about building a sense of safety. It's about showing the other person, "I care about you and I respect what you need." Respecting boundaries also means being mindful of how you communicate during disagreements. It's about knowing when to step back and when to lean in. Someone who understands boundaries doesn't take things personally when you assert them. They recognize that boundaries are a way to maintain the health of a relationship, not a sign of rejection. When both parties honor each other's limits, it creates an environment of mutual respect and trust. This understanding fosters a relationship where both individuals can thrive without feeling smothered or controlled. Respect for boundaries strengthens the balance of the relationship, allowing both individuals to flourish individually and together. It cultivates a healthy dynamic where independence and connection coexist harmoniously. 5. Their words match their actions. Words can be beautiful, but actions tell the real story. When someone's promises align with their behavior, you know they're authentic. They don't just say they'll be there for you, they show up consistently. Relationships thrive when both people commit to aligning their actions with their words. Trust is earned through consistency, and it's strengthened over time by actions that prove sincerity. Think about the people in your life. Who shows up for you time and time again? And are you showing up for them in return? Actions speak louder than words. And when someone's deeds back up their promises, it's a sign of integrity. These individuals demonstrate their commitment, not just through grand gestures, but also through small, everyday acts of reliability. They prioritize honesty and follow through on their commitments, building a relationship where trust becomes unshakable. Consistency in actions creates a safe environment where you can rely on one another, fostering deeper connections. It's a hallmark of someone who genuinely cares about the relationship's longevity and health. When words and actions align, they set the tone for a relationship that thrives on honesty and dependability. This alignment lays the foundation for a partnership built on mutual respect and shared values, reinforcing the bond with each interaction. People whose actions match their words demonstrate reliability in both personal and professional relationships, setting an example for others. They embody accountability, which inspires confidence in their ability to uphold promises. Over time, their consistent behavior builds unshakable trust, which becomes the cornerstone of meaningful connections. Their integrity shines through in everything they do, making them invaluable companions and collaborators. And in moments of difficulty or conflict, these individuals prove their worth by standing firm in their principles, showing that reliability doesn't waver under pressure. Their example often encourages others to adopt the same level of commitment, creating a ripple effect of trustworthiness. When actions and words harmonize, they elevate not only the individual, but the relationship itself, leading to bonds that are enduring and deeply fulfilling. Genuine alignment between words and actions ultimately fosters a sense of security and mutual respect, creating a foundation where relationships can truly flourish. Now, I want you to take a moment to reflect. Who in your life embodies these signs? And more importantly, are you striving to be this kind of person for others? Because here's the kicker. The energy you give is the energy you attract. When you are present, emotionally available, and respectful, you naturally draw those same qualities into your life. So, here's my challenge for you. Start today. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and let go of those who drain you. Be someone who inspires others. Let's create a world where our connections aren't just good, they're extraordinary. Because when we elevate each other, we all rise together. Thank you. If you've made it this far, drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you are part of the 1% that's improving every single day.